especially. And the trimmer is very sensitive as well, so it's very difficult to actually get the fucking thing to fly in a straight line. So I try and fly the MiG-21 at least once or twice a week to kind of keep my hand in. Otherwise, it's a very perishable skill, much more than the modern Flaming Cliffs 3 aircraft. I didn't crash, I lost connection to the server. So the server either restarted or had a bit of a hissy fit. Yeah, pretty much. One of the downsides of DCS is... oh no, I see what happened. I think the... I think it was my internet just blipped for a moment. It was enough to knock out both my stream and the connection to the server, apparently. Because I just had my notification come up for starting a stream. It's usually about this time of morning, actually. So about 3:30 in the morning, my time, my net kind of drops. Not sure why. It's kind of irritating. And I always forget about it until it hits that time. God, I wish they had a fucking SU-27 slot that wasn't Patreon. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the, excuse me, to the MiG-29. Yeah, I know, I wanted a gun kill too.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Springfield 2-1.
Hey, we got some nice weather.
164.
Good.
100 at 19,000 hot.
No clouds in sight anywhere.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Pop-up group 208-450 at 2,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Pop-up group 133-100 at 11,000 hot.
Once that last missile's
Rearming
on,
complete.
I can start up. I said I can start up. There we go. Bit temperamental today. And as the engine starts, you'll be able to see the door close on the front of the intake and the louvers up top open, so that it doesn't ingest crap off the ground. There you go. And now that that's started, I have flight controls, because the hydraulic pumps are running. So just check everything is working. That looks good. Now I've just got to wait for the right engine to start.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Pop-up group.
So that's the starter light, the ignition light right there for the right engine, and then the left engine's next to it.
Overlord. Uzi 4-1. Request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Bra 168480 at 30,000. Overlord, Uzi 4-1. Request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 172460 at 30,000. Hot.
Mike up traffic, Circus 14 taxis, runway 04 for southeast departure. Mike up.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 171470 at 30,000.
Hello boys, test.
Loud and clear.
Copy, thank you.
Springfield 1-1 checking in, channel 253.
Konskaya, Colt 1-1. Request startup. Colt 1-1. Konskaya, cleared for startup. Wind 070 at 3 meters per second. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 173470 at 30,000 hot. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, pop-up group 198450 at 2,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra
I'll be sure to take you out from runway 04 and
at 7,000.
I'll come to you guys and give you some cap.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 165460 at 35,000 hot. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 178450 request taxi to runway. Flanking. Springfield 2-1. Overlord.
Code 1-1 taxi to runway 4.
130
Make up.
at 7,000 flanking.
Mike up traffic, Circus 14 lining up and rolling 04 for
Springfield
southeast
2-1.
departure.
Overlord. Bra 1204100 at 7,000 flanking.
Flaps down.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord. 112.
Oh, shut up, ATC.
30 at 7,000 flanking.
Okay, flaps set, trim set, good to go.
Overlord. Bra 166460 at 35,000 hot. Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Pop-up group 195460 at 1,500 flanking. Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Bra 1194100 at 6,000 flanking.
Mike up traffic, Circus 14 clear all runways departing southeast and checking out, pushing 253.
460 at 35,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Pop-up group 186445 at 7,000 hot. Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Pop-up group 1114-130 at 7,000 flanking.
Oh, that sun is going to be such a pain in the ass.
Pop-up group 1114-120 at 7,000 hot.
Hey, how are you going?
Overlord. Bra 205440 at 5,000 flanking.
205 for 40. If I could actually see my heading ribbon instead of the sun blinding me. I really wish they'd fix the dimmer plate for this thing. It just has no effect whatsoever.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Pop-up group 172480 at 2,500 flanking.
DCS is not running so well today, not sure why.
Request bogey dope.
Could just be because I'm right over a massive forest, I suppose.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 181, 435 at 30,000 knots.
Oh, he's high. He's very
Springfield
high.
2-1,
Well,
Overlord,
I'm going upstairs.
104, 110 at 5,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 111, 4100 at 7,000 cold.
Code 1-1 taking off, makeup.
Springfield 2, Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey door 110 at 4,500 flank. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra,
115,
415 at
24,000 right off my nose. Now, is he in range for the helmet sight? Probably not.
UC21 taxi holding point, runway 05 left.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 105 for 110 at 8,000 cold.
Circus 1-4 Foxtrot.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra,
It's a Sam lurking me from behind, but I'm pretty sure it's friendly.
4,000 cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 148 for 100 at 7,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 174 450 at 2,500 flanking.
Splash 1.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 101 for 110 at 8,000 cold. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 253 427 at 4,500 flanking.
Got a Sam off my nose as well.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 275 425 at 4,500 cold.
It's airborne, that's off my right.
Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
285
Bra,
for 22.
285 422 at 5,000 cold.
There's boogie in your 6, watch out.
Bra, 096 for 140 at 12,000 cold.
I'm intercepting.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 300 416 at 8,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 284 418 at 3,500 cold. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra,
There's a bunch of guys all around here.
at 7,000 knots.
Fox 1.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 285-413 at 8,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 288-410 at 8,000 knots.
Presence of traffic, Hog 5, radio check.
Springfield 2-1,
Splash.
Overlord, Bra, 089-4200
Circus 1-4, Fox 1.
7,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 089-4220 at 7,000 flanking.
Splash 1.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra,
Make up use 211 Hornet taking 04.
9,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 00341 at 4,500 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord.
Holy shit!
083-4150 at 3,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 083-4150 at 3,000 flanking. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
I swear I just saw someone gunsing me. Yes, I did. Right down there.
2-1, Overlord, Bra, 03746 at 11,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group.
Circus 1-4 ray gun.
160 at 2,500 cold.
What is that? I can't see.
On my 6, MiG 29.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 135
Yeah, that's me.
480 at 7,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 35348 at 28,000 flanking.
There's something right on top of us. I can't see it though.
1500.
Springfield 2-1,
Treibstoff
Overlord, pop-up group
1500.
081-4150 at 3,000 cold. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Shit, I'm really low on fuel.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 008-410 at
Get rid of the belly
14,000
tank.
flanking.
I got the lock coming in. 7 clicks out. Fox 1.
It's above me. See if I can pick up whatever he's firing out. Looks like he got it. Yep.
Yeah, he's done. Good job, boys.
Circus 1-4 returning to my cop. Bingo.
Konskaya, Springfield 2-1.
Yeah, that
Request
was
navigation assistance.
pretty unpleasant.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 132-480 at 8,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 132-480 at 8,000 flanking.
So it's 2 kills already. That's not bad, considering I only just joined the server. Although that F-15 definitely saved me there.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 133-480 at 9,000
Heading
flanking.
132, 80 out, 9,000 feet.
I think that's him on my tail. I hope that's him on my tail. Okay, where am I? Oh. Pretty close. 54 degrees for 27 miles.
951 is 15 since 1 you're down.
Just up in the next clearing here, I think. Yeah, so just past this forest. I should be about 20 miles out now. Mic up traffic, Circus 14, 20 miles southwest of the aerodrome at 3,000 feet. Inbound, we'll be making a straight in on runway 04, mic up. Okay, so it should be just off the nose there.
Treibstoff kritisch. Treibstoff 800.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 102, Fort 180.
I've got to get used to changing the trim at the same time I move the throttle, so I don't, you know, pitch down and then trim back. I can just do both at once, like compensate as I go. But I'm kind of tired at the moment, so my flying's not good in general, let alone that. Mic up traffic, Circus 14, long final 04, mic up. There's the runway right there. So, couldn't have asked for a better approach vector to the airport. Okay, I'm going to drop the flaps now.
Fahrwerk ausgefahren. Fahrwerk ausgefahren. Fahrwerk ausgefahren.
Just
Fahrwerk
pump the air brake quickly.
Fahrwerk
And then gear.
ausgefahren. Fahrwerk ausgefahren.
Yeah, the MiG-29's quite nice. It's a bit of a handful trim-wise, and it doesn't have the range or the situational awareness of the Su-27 or the payload, so it's very much the kind of fighter you take up to intercept something on short notice. But in that role, it's very, very good. It's very fast, it's very agile, it's quite small relative to the Su-27.
167, 470 at 9,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1,
I think that's my
Overlord,
smoothest landing in a while.
Fort 120 at 4,500 knots.
Oh, shoot.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 098, Fort 100.
I had plenty of fuel left.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 106, Fort 150 at 8,000 knots.
Mic up traffic, Circus 14, clear all
Springfield
runways. Mic
2-1,
up.
Overlord, Bra 172.
Why does it sound like someone's strangling a guinea pig? It's the pinky switch on my joystick, which I use for the brake lever. It's a bit squeaky. So, anytime I pull the brakes, that's what that sound is. Yeah, plenty, look! The 600 litre warning hasn't even, or 600 kilogram warning hasn't even gone off yet. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You're making the most efficient use of your fuel if you flame the engines out on final. Anything else is just waste. I don't want to be a wasteful person. got to shut down before the ground crew will come anywhere near me, because the Flaming Cliffs 3 ground crew are wimps. Yeah, 21% fuel low. That's fine. That's plenty.
Request refueling at 7,000 knots. Request rearming. Unable to comply.
Okay. It decided not to shut the left engine down.
Treibstoff 800. Treibstoff kritisch.
Just make sure it spools all the way, or they'll throw a tantrum again.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
There we go.
4,500 flanking.
You start freaking out under 3k. Your internal fuel load is about 3k. 1.5 is where I start to worry and look at where the nearest airfield is. 800 is my oh shit, I need to go home. And 500 is my I'm not going to make it home. I'm in the MiG-29G. It doesn't carry the R-77. It never got the necessary upgrades. So this is basically a, it's like the 912 export version that was sent to the DDR. And then when Germany reunified, the Luftwaffe kept these on, and I think the German voice warning system and the Imperial HUD are West German things. I'm pretty sure that the East Germans would have just kept it as is from the Soviets. But yeah, no R-77s. But I don't really use the R-77 anyway. I prefer to use the older missiles. Because if you can get decent with the older equipment, then you'll be good with the newer equipment. And it just adds a bit more challenge. I like a bit of challenge. Mostly fly Harrier. I have flown the Harrier twice, I think, just messing around on Nevada. I have it. I kind of sort of figured out how to start it, and I've forgotten again already. But I don't know how any of the weapon systems work. Like, glass cockpits and intense head-down systems management is scary to me.
120 at 2,000 cold.
Fly the Mirage. I have the Mirage. I've also flown that very briefly. I like the Mirage. It looks like it's going to be a fun plane to fight in, but it's French. And as someone who spent about 2 or 3 years of their life working on French cars, French equipment is designed to be totally unfathomable to anyone who is not from France. You have to be French to understand how to use it. Otherwise, it's just arcane magic. Like, the Mirage's cockpit has really important switches and things that you need to get at, tucked away in like a corner that you have to do one of these ones to see. So, I have flown the Mirage briefly. I haven't actually used it in multiplayer. I haven't done any combat with it. So I'm going to have to sort that out one day, but it's kind of one of those things where it's just difficult enough to make me want to procrastinate. So mostly I end up flying the MiG-21, the MiG-29, and the Su-27. And not really much else. That will change eventually, just, you know, when I can be bothered to learn. Right. We're good to start the engines. And head back out. So my first module for this, well, the first plane I flew for this was the MiG-21. So I'm pretty familiar with the MiG-21. I wouldn't say I'm good with it by any stretch of the imagination. I can land it pretty well. I can crash land it really well. And I can occasionally kill things, but I haven't quite got the hang of dogfighting with it because my natural instinct from flying Spitfires so much in World War II sims is to just pull the moment I need to turn, which doesn't work out so well in the MiG-21. See, what I've been told about the Mirage in DCS is that it's got a very good radar and very good missiles, but the missiles are very, very short-ranged. So once you get within about 8 kilometers of someone, they're dead. But until then, you have to hide in the mountains. That seems to be the way that most Mirage
Code 1
pilots
going for
play.
refuel.
Easy to notch the radar? Yeah, well, I mean, I think a lot of radars in this are pretty easy to notch. It's kind of funny having that weird combination of a really good radar with good long-range detection and short-range missiles, like really short-range missiles. The MiG-21 has a really short-range radar and really short-range missiles, so it kind of balances out.
Center traffic, enter 11, taxi runway 09er.
Mike up traffic, Circus 14 taxis, runway 04 for southeast departure. Mike up.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord.
Overall center traffic, code 21, take off runway 27.
At 8,000. Springfield 2-1, Kaya, clear to taxi to runway 4.
I've noticed that with the MiG-29 as well. I've been able to keep people locked through a mountain for a while. I'm not sure if that's just a glitch or if it's because of the netcode, you know, maybe lag causes it to not lose lock when it should, or if it's some esoteric property of radar, like a certain pattern of wave bounce that goes up the valley, and I don't know. I'm not really a sciencey person. I'm interested in it, but I don't know that much about it. So, for all I know, it could be an actual radar property, but I don't think it is.
Pontiac 1, AGS 37, startup.
Hang on. Am I taxiing the wrong way? Oh no, that's right, I'm up the far end of the airfield from where I usually am. Never mind, I'm stupid. Haven't got enough sleep, so my brain is mush at the moment. Gotta really watch yourself taxiing in the MiG-29 because it just picks up speed so fast because the engines are so powerful that it's really easy to give it a little bit of throttle to try and get it rolling, and before you know it, you're in the grass. Yeah, the MiG-21 does that as well. The MiG-21 loses locks so easily.
G21 heading back to make up, rearming.
Pontiac 1, taxi to runway, make up traffic.
I wish you'd said which runway. Because I have this sinking feeling he's going to try and take off from, what is it, 2-2, I think? Yeah, the MiG-29's kind of a bit of an issue in that regard as well. You do have the 4 R-73s or R-60Ms, depending what you take, and those are really good missiles, but they're very short-ranged. So once you get rid of your 2 R-27s, that's it. You're down to knife fighting. Mike up traffic, Circus 14, lining up and rolling 04 for southeast departure. Mike up. Okay, trim set, flaps down, off we go.
Make
Pick up UZ21, 1 on Hornet, Angelus 10, 25 miles south, going to the pattern for a full stop. Make up.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 115, 490 at 8,000 knots.
Mike up traffic, Circus 1-4, clear all runways departing southeast and checking out pushing 253.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 144, 150 at 7,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 116, 490 at 8,000 knots.
Rest of our traffic under 11, departing runway 09er, straight out.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, clean.
Clean, really.
Pontiac 1, take off runway 04.
All stations in MI8 at Farm Bravo. I will do some air cover. There's it's 225 pestering me. I'm trying to build up the ground forces.
Rest of our traffic under 11, departing to the east, pushing 253, last call.
Sorry, say again, previous?
I need some help at Farm Bravo. I'm in a helicopter. I've got 225 T's pestering me. I'm trying to build up an artillery force to attack Vodi.
Roger, UZ21 is on it.
Circus 1-4 inbound.
Traffic, Pontiac 1 is pushing 253. Bye.
I think that's where he wants me.
Yeah, set up a staging area next to Farm Bravo. You can see on F10.
Pontiac 1253, radio check. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Oh no, okay. Fart Bravo is south of
MI8 at
Chickless.
Farm Bravo, and Hornet is there in 4 minutes.
Roger that, thank you.
114, 66.
Boys, is it possible to restart an F-15 engine?
Can't even tell if the dimmer plate's up or down because it's so bloody useless.
Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, clean.
Getting there, slowly. Just gonna bear right slightly. 115. I'll call it 120. Alright, Tonus, thanks for stopping by. And I'll catch you next time. beautiful clear day at least.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord.
Ah, why am I flying into the sun? Why can't the sun be behind me instead?
7,000 flanking.
That's blinding.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord. Bra 126 for 120 at 25,000 knots.
126 for 120.
Отказ систем. Смотри экран.
So they're coming up from Nalchik, thereabouts. Hey, thanks for the follow.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord. Bra 127 for 100.
I could be getting better fuel economy if I climbed, but I like low-level flying. It's really pretty down here.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord. Bra 174 for 90 at 7,000 flanking. Overlord,
That's my nearest.
Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord.
177 for 90.
177 for 90 at 7,000 flanking.
Yeah, nah. Okay, so I know what that is. Callouts in this area of the mountains at 7,000 flanking are almost always Su-25s returning to Sochi. So I could catch them on the way back to base and have a difficult time trying to shoot down.
Guys, I
very
need to land
slow-moving
on runway
25s.
22. I'm out of fuel. My left engine is out.
Or I could just ignore them for now and catch them on their way back out, which I'm going to do.
Code 1-1 on final for runway 22 and makeup.
Oh, no, Sukumi's ours now. Oh, thank God.
27, sorry.
Okay, well now I've got another
Flughöhe. Achtung.
alternate to go to.
Achtung. Flughöhe. Achtung.
If I can avoid flying myself into the ground while I'm checking the map. That's good. That's very good.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Liquid UZ21, do you have
Overlord, Bra
a visual on those Su-25?
at 7,000
Negative, Captain. They were here maybe when I called you 5 minutes ago.
They're probably heading for Sochi. That call out about 7,000 feet in the mountains is probably them.
I think one of them took fire from the local Gepard. Status unknown. Farb's quiet.
Hey, Ace, how are you? You actually managed to catch me because I am ruining my sleep cycle streaming at 4 AM. I couldn't sleep real well yesterday, so I ended up taking like a 4-hour nap in the middle of the day, which really messed me up. So I thought, well, I'm awake, why not stream?
7,000 flanking. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
So one eye on my fuel gauge, because I didn't really think this through very well.
460 at 1,000 flanking.
070 of 60. It's coming in from Minvordi-ish, which I don't want to deal with. 209 for 70 on the other hand, I will. Yeah, time zones are terrible.
470 at 4,500 flanking.
I usually stream about 10 hours ago from now, whatever the time that works out to be for you, so... And my lack of sleep is probably showing from the fact I can't even speak. Although I usually can't even speak, so I guess that's not a big difference.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 128-460 at
It's too far east. I can't afford to go that far east. I just don't have the fuel. I think what I'm going to do is kind of trail back towards my cop in the mountains, or above the mountains. Oh my god. Fucking dirt all over my monitor. I thought that might have been an enemy aircraft, but it wasn't. This is the worst part of playing flight sims. You notice every speck of dust on your monitor and you cannot unsee it.
Code 1 on ground. Runway clear. Taxi into parking.
Yeah, 7 AM. That's pretty rough. So, I think usually,
Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra
brain stopped working. Yeah, I think like when I used to play a lot of World of Tanks and stuff, sort of evening was when they had Clan Wars on the North American server, and that was like lunchtime for me, right in the middle of the day. So I have like a vague concept of the time difference, but I'm not good at maths, so I can't really process it off the top of my head.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 217, 445 at 7,000 knots.
Oh, I'm pushing my luck. I'm really pushing my luck, but I should be able to just blow straight through to Sochi. So
Ground force is growing, boys.
I'll get away with this only because these guys managed to capture another airfield. If I tried this earlier, I'd be landing in the ocean. Or a farm somewhere.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1. Overlord, Bra 221. 435 at 7,000.
Pontiac 1 control will engage priority targets near Sochi.
Yeah, 2-1 on station, flight over 140 above Far Bravo.
It's a Sam off my nose.
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung,
Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Ich weiß es. Shut up.
460 at
Thank you.
5,000 knots.
105 for 60. So it's lost the SU-25s.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord.
Oh, there we go. 205 for 20.
420 at 10,000 knots. Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Pop-up group 227. 421 at 9,000. Flanking.
Achtung, Flughöhe,
Sam's got me again.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Bra 214. 427 at 20,000. Flanking.
20,000. Oh shit. Well, they appear to have fighter cover.
Overlord, pop-up group 236, 418 at 9,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 20246 at 8,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, merged.
Merged? Excuse me, what?
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Well, the electro-optical didn't pick them up.
At 10,000, flanking.
Oh, that's the guy above me. No, 10,000. I'm at 10,000, so he's co-al. Oh shit.
Request bogey dope.
I think I've lost an engine. Fucking MiG-21.
Overlord, Bra, 297, 413 at 7,000, flanking.
Fox 2. That's never gonna hit.
Treibstoff 1500.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
Come on.
Bra,
Treibstoff
075,
1500.
130 at 6,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Papa, Overlord, 104.
Circus 1-4 engaged by MiG-21 mountains east of Sochi. I'm hit.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
Could use a hand if anyone's nearby.
541 at 12,000 knots.
Fucking MiG-21s, man. Shit.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 10343 at 4,000 knots.
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe. Treibstoff
Springfield
800.
2-1,
800 fuel.
Treibstoff, kritisch, Treibstoff
request bogey
800.
dope at 8,000.
Liquid, be careful. I've just been warned of a bogey in the area.
Overlord,
Roger.
275,
Air defenses are active. Short range.
18,000 cold.
No idea where he's gone.
If you guys, I think it's getting hot around Far Bravo, let me know what's up at Hawkside.
Just
Be
gotta keep
advised,
an eye
I'm
out
on your line
behind
for
me.
another 20 minutes preparing the ground force for offensive at 8 p.m. UK time.
Yeah, understood. Unfortunately, I only have 10 minutes fuel left for my bingo, but there was something reported by the AWAC, so I'm trying to find it.
5-9 for Sochi.
Request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
287 for 10.
410.
Those will be the SU-25s.
All units be advised, heavy SAM close to Sochi. Sochi is not safe to approach.
416 at 9,000, flanking.
Don't have an option.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
that guy go?
290,
Just lost him.
430.
MiG-29 that called earlier about a MiG. Do you still need assistance? Over.
I can't see him anymore, but he's probably hanging around.
Alright, I'm gonna show up at you at 12 o'clock and see if I can help you out.
There's SU-25s hanging around in the mountains here as well, I think. Can't lock these guys. There we go. Circus 1-4 Fox 1. And Fox 1 again. Fox 2. Just get rid of my missile since I'm going to have to crash land anyway. Splash 1.
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe.
Fox 2.
MiG-29, are you flaring?
I'm on a guy that's flaring. I'm right on top of him.
Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe.
Copy that, I'll stay away.
It's a MiG-21 by the looks of it. I'm out of fuel. Take him, take him.
Copy that. I'm on him.
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung.
Pontiac 1, Fox 2.
Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe.
I'm gonna fucking hug the ground on the way in and just try for a landing. Circus 1-4 gonna hug the valley straight onto the runway at Sochi. I got no fuel and I'm damaged. Probably am
Fleming
done.
is no more. I don't know if I rammed him or my last second missile actually hit the guy, but he's no more.
Yep, good stuff, thanks.
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung.
Oh, my engine just died. That was the last of my fuel.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 083470 at 10,000 cold.
Okay.
Reagan.
Please let there not be Sam's looking at me right now. I didn't mean to pop up that much, but I kind of didn't have a choice. Had to bleed the speed. The aircraft's handling really roughly because a lot of the flight control stuff's out. The damper and things. So she's really a handful right now.
Систем. Смотри экран.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Ace!
Pulse 20046.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is going to be a really messy long landing, but I think I might be able to pull it off. Oh god, without the damper, this thing floats so badly.
Pontiac 1 is hit, ejecting.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 326.
Circus 1-4 down safely at Sochi.
7,000.
I think I need some new trousers. Oh.
Customer Center, Ramrod Taxi to runway 09.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 075.
I'm gonna just turn onto the grass since I've got
Easy 2-1, Fox 2.
no fuel to taxi.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 077480 at 8,000 flanking.
Fuel warning light, SOS. I can't remember if that's IFF or one of the flight control systems. Damper. APUS, I think is the APU.
Springfield 2-1,
Autopilot failure.
Bra
Those are all my trim lights.
130 at 8,000.
She is not a happy bird. Oh, and what's this down here? Oh, radar.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up.
I guess I was still,
480 at 9,000 flanking.
still irradiating. Right. So I've got a bunch of things to do now. First of all, let's survey the damage. I'm lucky. He kind of peppered one engine,
Off runway 23 left.
but he didn't actually knock the engine out, he just got everything else around it. So that could have been much worse. That was just guns, that wasn't a missile.
Liquid Easy 2-1, I'm being a fuel, I need to retreat. The contact I just shot was a transport plane, nothing to worry about.
Major thanks. Thank you, buddy. See you soon.
Copy.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, so I've got to wait a while I repair. And then I'll refuel and rearm and get back onto the tarmac and take off, and hopefully not get shot down since there's supposedly SAMs right near here. Yeah, just another day in the office. Wild. There's a bunch of Hornets hanging around here. Looks like they're doing a lot of seed work along the coast. So even the Hornet's smoky, just not quite as smoky as a 29. So I'm sitting on 3 kills right now, which, you know, not bad considering I haven't actually been shot down yet. I've been shot, just not shot down. Now, I would have liked to actually refuel and rearm while I was waiting for the repair, but if you do that, it causes some interesting things. Like, the final step of the repair lifts your aircraft off the ground and then sets it back down. And if you're being rearmed and refueled when that happens, the ground crew start losing their minds. Understandably, I would be a bit worried if an aircraft started levitating in front of me while I was trying to work on it too. So I'm going to have to wait, and then get myself fueled up and ready to go, and then I'll just quickly top off the fuel because I'm probably going to need to go into burner just to move myself off the grass. But all told, that was a better landing than I expected it to be. And I'm glad I didn't get popped by a SAM on the way down. I think probably because I was hugging the ground, I got away with that. If I'd come in higher, I would have got killed.
Krasnodar Center, Ram Road, lining up and taking off from runway 09.
Some glitchy icons in the middle of my map. See, this guy's doing seed work. Looks like he just fired off his last harm. So he's out of there. Straight to the stars.
Center, runway clear.
So the repair should be done pretty soon. And then I can get going again. Yeah, his planet needed him. And he probably didn't want to hang around to cop the revenge of the SAMs he was firing at.
All stations, 2 SU-25Ts over Fox Bravo, need help, immediate assistance.
MiG-29's model is so beautifully made. So much detail on it. Alright, I think I should be repaired now, so I'm going to go ahead and try to rearm and refuel.
Security forces are loaded, pushing to target warehouse.
I used all my countermeasures on that flight. Every single one of them.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Okay, there we go. Still got some warning lights on, but that's because I haven't got the engine spooled up yet. When the aircraft starts, the hydraulic failure will go out, and then this will go out once I get some more fuel in. That's the 550 kilogram warning. And then this one is the damper, which will go out once the engines are both on.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 114, 180.
One of the upsides about the MiG-29's very short range is that it doesn't take long to fully refuel and rearm it, whereas the Su-27 has range for days, but takes a good 10-15 minutes to turn around. Like, just refueling the Su-27 takes so long, and then it has that many weapons, it takes a while to rearm it as well. But on the flip side, the Su-27 can start both its engines at once, whereas the MiG-29 you have to start them one at a time. So that slows you down just a little bit.
Treibstoff 1500.
Better reset my trim while I'm at it. Now, I think I'm the only one that's actually flying out of Sochi. Everyone else is just kind of hanging around doing seed, so I should be good to just take off without bothering to switch to ACC frequency. No one else is going to be trying to take off or land here, especially while there's still active SAM sites. So I think what I'll do is I'll take off to the northeast and I'll just hug the ground all the way up that valley to try and avoid the SAM site. Basically go out the way I came in, and then once I'm into the mountains I should be good and I can start hunting again. Sounds like FARP Bravo, which is this big clusterfuck of units up here, is getting hit again. Actually no, correction, it's this big clusterfuck up here, my bad. This sounds like it's getting hit again, so I'll probably just head basically straight up there through the mountains.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 138, 130 at 15,000
Okay, I'm fueled up. Just waiting for weapons.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 067, 480 at
It's
7,000
sleepy.
flanking.
Need more caffeine. There we go.
Make up PC 2-1, Hornet, dangerous 3030 miles east, 40 overhead.
Left engine start. And then once that winds up to about 60% RPM, I can start the right engine. You can see the hydraulic pressure light's gone out. So I should have control response, and yes I do.
Springfield 2-1.
So my landing roll was long enough that I can pretty much turn around in place on the runway, rather than taxi all the way down the other end. Don't need to backtrack, I can just take straight off from here.
Overlord, Bra, 117, 120 at 35,000 knots.
Really fidgety this morning.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 069, 130 at 17,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 114, 110 at 35,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 125, 120 at 25,000
Cool.
flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 138, 110 at 26,000 knots.
Like I said, MiG-29 doesn't care about being on the grass.
Springfield 2-1, Sochi, clear to taxi to runway 24. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 123,
Okay, trim set, flaps are set. Time to go. I'm gonna have to stay low on the way out just to avoid getting hit by any SAMs down the end of the runway.
Make up
Code 1-1, taking runway 04 for takeoff.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 1384100 at 4,000 knots.
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung,
Overlord,
Flughöhe.
Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 107-480 at 35,000, flanking.
I'll just get into this valley so I'm screened from any SAMs behind me, and then I'll start bearing towards that guy.
Achtung,
107 for 80 at 35.
Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe.
I'm gonna forget that so fast.
Got his bike. Use it to 1500 feet, initial overhead 04, make up.
Yeah, she's speaking German. This is the MiG-29G, which is the German variant of it. It's basically a MiG-29 912A that was given to the East Germans right before East Germany got swallowed up by West Germany, and then the unified Luftwaffe took possession of them and used them for about, I think, 20 years, and then gave them to the Poles. So, because it's been modified by the Germans, the HUD readouts for SB and altitude are in Imperial instead of metric. Go figure. I guess they wanted to be standardized with NATO. And the cockpit voice warning is in German. And she sounds like she is trying to get into your pants. She has that tone of voice. Not like the Russian one, who sounds like she's sitting there painting her nails and looking at you disdainfully.
450 at 7,000 knots.
And then the American one's just like a nagging wife.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 136-445 at 7,000.
Quite low. Those might be SU-27s, or not SU-27s, SU-25s, I think. 13645. But I am getting painted by an airborne radar out that way, which might be friendly.
Make up, use it to 1, final 04, full stop, make up.
I really need to actually properly clean my monitor sometime. It's fucking disgusting.
Make up traffic World 1, holding short runway 04. Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 143-429.
29. Ooh, he's close.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 119-480 at 9,000.
I'm just gonna blip the radar on. See if I can spot this guy with it, since the electro-optical isn't picking him up.
2-1, request bogey dope.
Come off the power a bit.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
148.
Bra, 148-445
At 25,000, excuse me, what? That's a SAM site. Oh, got something there. Just gotta watch I don't overfly one and get hit.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 115-470 at 15,000.
Easy 2-1, runway vacated.
Circus 1-4,
Springfield 2-1,
Fox 1.
Overlord, pop-up group, 106-427 at 4,000, flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 147-435 at 25,000 knots.
Achtung.
Shit.
Flughöhe. Achtung. Flughöhe. Feuer.
Big up traffic,
Rechtes
21-1004 vacated.
Feuer. Rechtes Triebwerk.
I knew that would happen. I shouldn't have done it. What's my opinion on a monitor for DCS games, movies, mainly resolution, size, and panel type? Probably the wrong person to ask on that one. I have a janky old setup. I'm using, I think, a 24-inch monitor at 1920 by 1080. For DCS, bigger is kind of better because you need to actually be able to make out like a single dot without issue, which I can't really do because my monitor's not that big and it's, you know, about 3 feet away from my face. I'd probably go for at least that for size. Bigger if you can do it, but don't get too carried away. Panel type, LED's the new hotness, isn't it? That's what I'd go for. Something with good response time. I'm not really much of a hardware person, unfortunately, so I can't give particularly good advice on that kind of stuff. Yeah, I let myself get baited really badly there. I shouldn't have done that. Especially once I started getting a SAM to my front locking me up, like that should have been the turnaround signal, but I'm not a smart man. It was a Tunguska. And somebody over there is lagging out and bouncing up and down like crazy.
Request rearming.
Copy.
So I might, after the next time I get shot down, call it for this stream. That could be in 10 minutes, that could be in an hour, I don't know. But I don't want to get too carried away with this because I could probably use something to eat. Tunguska on War Thunder, oh, that's going to be so disgusting. So disgusting.
Rearming complete.
Okay. Start up now. Be interesting once they start adding more modern aircraft. So I'm pretty sure the MiG-21 is going to make an appearance very soon. I'm not sure how far they'll go with the aircraft though. We got supersonic, but I'm just curious how much further it'll go than that. I kind of feel like if they go into about the 90s or early 2000s, it's going to be getting a bit much.
At 27,000 knots.
So something like, probably once you get into BVR combat is the time you need to stop with aircraft as far as War Thunder goes. I'd be surprised if they can make BVR work in that game without just being frustrating. Or like abstracted to the point of meaninglessness.
At 1,000 flanking.
Yeah,
Springfield 2,
helicopters are kind of gross.
108.
I mean, if you've got decent air defense like a Shilka or something on your team, then you're pretty well protected. As long as your air, like whoever's playing your air defense actually knows how to shoot. The real disgusting thing is that the Mi-24 gets R60Ms. That is disgusting. The Mi-24 is better at killing fighters than most of the fighters in the game, just because it has really good missiles.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 150, for 180 at 21,000 knots.
Oh, I'm not on the right frequency.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 140 for 120 at 7,000 knots.
Almost forgot.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Alpha Group 157-480 at 9,000 knots. Springfield 2-1.
The AI is gonna spam me because someone asked him for actual permission to taxi. Mycop Traffic Circus 14, taxis runway 04 for southeast departure. Mycop. Yeah, when somebody actually asks the AI tower for permission, and I don't know why you would, it just spams everyone else telling them to hold position. There we go. Oh. Carried away with the throttle.
Get them, boys.
I just barely moved that out of idle, by the way. Like, this thing really goes. Really, really goes.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 143-110 at 6,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 149-170 at 24,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 149-180 at 20,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 164-100 at 6,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 182-480 at 1,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 103-180 at 7,000 knots.
Don't see anyone.
Springfield 2-1,
Mycop Traffic Circus
Overlord,
14,
Bra
lining up and rolling 04 southeast
155-480
departure.
at
Mycop.
8,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 104-180 at 8,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 154-480 at 8,000 knots.
I need to get these bloody glasses sorted out so they actually sit comfortably on my face.
154-480 at 8,000 knots.
Oh, I do not want to go anywhere near that guy.
Pop-up group 160-470
Yikes.
at 7,000 flanking.
Yikes, dude. Alright. Should be safe now.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra
Mycop Traffic Circus 14, clear all runways departing southeast. Checking out Mission 253, Mycop.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord.
Yeah, that's the pinky switch on my stick. I use it for my brakes.
15,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 148-100.
Ender 1-1 and Fat Cat, this is Wheatley Shirley. You on channel? So Ender 1-1.
Springfield 2-1.
What's the pitch like where you are? I'm heading down there for a strike. I'm in a vehicle, so if it's messy, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 171-470 at 9,000 flanking.
Sorry, you're just asking for the status. Yeah, is it clear? For the most part, I don't think we have any SAMs in the area. Copy that, I'm going to be heading down just off the coast to do a strike further down. So if you want to cap patrol down there at some point, that'd be handy. If not, I'm sure I'll survive.
I'm not
actually going to take off here in a few minutes, but southeast of where that JTAC is, I know there's a bunch of SAMs there.
There is a lot of SAMs. There's shit ton. Be careful.
Alright, copy that. I'll go low and fast. Thanks much.
I'm not available for cap. I need to refuel and then I can come help you out.
Alright, I'll head down off the coast nice and slow. If you get there in time, great. If not, I'll just zoom and see if I can get out. It's good fun trying to get away from him anyway.
You should be fine if you fly in the radar.
Yeah, if you see that JTAC at 2 apps or whatever that is, they're bearing 153 for around 20, somewhere around there. Right, copy, thanks very much.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 106.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Flanking.
Yes, F-15s. Gen 2 trailers on
Springfield
F-15, dude.
2-1, Overlord, Bra 156, 460 at 29,000, flanking.
I wish the AIX would actually tell you which heading they're on, like which direction they're going. It would actually be useful.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 188, 460.
Oh god, they're all in the mountains,
7,000,
Jesus.
flanking.
There's a ton of shit over here right now. Those will be more Su-25s probably, maybe MiG-21s. They're headed in towards Sochi, that's the thing. They come straight through those mountain valleys towards Sochi.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 161, 450 at 23,000 knots.
Okay, that guy's gonna come down and meet me, I think.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra
Oh, he's climbing.
161, 450 at 24,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 146, 110 at 5,000 knots.
Make up easy 2-1 Hornet, taking up the active 1004.
110 at 8,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 167, 440 at 25,000, flanking.
Crash Center, Cobra 2-1, taxi runway 09, Crash Center.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 145, 490 at 12,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 147, 490 at 26,000 knots.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Krasnodar Center, Colt flight of 2 Mirages, taxiing to runway 04 for departure.
28 at 8,000, flanking.
Really? This guy's gone down on the deck?
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Something behind and under me by the looks of it.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
231,
231, 435 at 7,000,
I think
flanking.
the AWACS is losing them in the mountains. There's something. Lost him.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 179, 412 at 10,000 knots.
Circus 1-4, Fox 1. Something behind me. Hopefully friendly, but probably not. Splash.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 147.
Make up easy 2 Angels 12, departing east, leaving frequency.
I don't trust that at all. Let's see what that is. That was the sloppiest turn.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Center Center, Cobra 2-1 holding short 09 at Bravo for departure.
Nothing. Okay, I'll go for this other guy then. 147 for 50. Just gotta watch because there's a SAM side around here somewhere.
Krasnodar Center traffic, Colt flight of 2 Mirages on the active, rolling for departure.
Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe, Achtung, Flughöhe.
450 at 28,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 153, 450 at 27,000 knots.
Enter 1-1 checking off 253.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 153, 450 at 27,000 knots. Springfield
Crash Center traffic, Cobra 2-1 departing 09 at Bravo, booster out for
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, clean.
Seriously? I don't think so, buddy.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, clean.
I don't think so.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord,
069 for 80.
at 7,000 knots.
Is that the only thing he sees?
Springfield 2-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1, Overlord.
158.
158.
Crash Center traffic, Cobra 2-1 departing air to east, pushing 253.
There we go. 2 ship.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group 065480 at 8,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 128 for 100 at 7,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 169 for 30 at
Circus
5,000
14 Fox 1. Go for the other.
Springfield 2-2, Cobra 2-1.
Hopefully that's still tracking.
2-1, copy.
No idea.
Yeah, I'm off Crash Center,
Didn't
inbound to you
splash
now.
him anyway. Shit. Okay, we're not going to see him with that.
Overlord, Springfield
Watch my tail.
2-1, request bogey dope.
That guy's dived under me, I think.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 21347 at 25,000 flanking. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 120.
Yeah, one went under me. He's on the deck.
Flanking. Springfield 2-1,
Circus 1 for the
Overlord,
Fox 2.
merged.
Okay, he's flaring. I'm gonna get rid of my belly tank. As soon as I've unloaded the aircraft, there we go. Fox 2 again.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra 094.
Oh, a bit of lag.
At 6,000.
And my missile's gonna go stupid from that. What the fuck? Fucking Georgia at War server is so glitchy. And And connection lost. Oh. What the fuck? And he was on my tail for a second there because I saw traces going past me.
Overlord, Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope.
Glad to see they still haven't fixed the issues on here.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord.
That's why I stopped playing on this server for so long.
At 30,000 flanking.
No idea where he is.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Bra 09546 at 12,000 knots. Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Bra 25044.
This guy's right on my tail.
Cold.
And still... Oh my
Springfield
lord.
2-1. Overlord. Bra 118480 at 7,000 knots.
I wish they'd fix their damn server.
Overlord. Bra 118470 at 7,000 knots. Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Bra 26848 at 30,000 cold.
How can I not lock him up?
Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Bra 07641 at 8,000.
Come on, man. Come on. This is a server-side thing. I mean, the game doesn't handle lag spikes well at all, but this is definitely the server. The server's had trouble with this kind of thing before. They obviously haven't fixed it yet. I can't even lock him now. There we go. But he's lagging again. Fuck.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Bra 11345 at.
And there's no point in me firing because my missile's just gonna go stupid.
Treibstoff
Look at this.
1500.
Look at this.
Bra 23541.
I'm trying to refuel, I guess not.
Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Merged.
There goes the merge.
This is gonna be the third time today that I'm gonna get killed by the fucking Texaco. Yep, there we go.
And I'm
I
rolling
just asked
fuel
them
now as
Discord
well.
and they've got no idea why it's happening.
There's something there. Oh, never mind, it rubber banded again. Good shit.
Overlord. Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Bra 02340 at 3,000 flanking.
Oh, what? He's behind me. Again. Come on. Come on. This is ridiculous.
Overlord. Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1. Overlord. Bra 27647 at 2,500 cold. Overlord. Springfield 2-1. Request bogey dope. Springfield 2-1.
Now I'm over a SAM site, of course.
0847 at 2,500.
Custom Sam Def, traffic ram route turning to final on 09.
And I'm nearly out of fuel. Don't know what happened to the other guy. Did he just get shot down?
460 at 7,000 knots.
Yeah, I think he's dead. Something shot him down. Might be friendly Sam's.
Overlord, Bra, 133,
Whoa, Jesus!
24,000 knots.
Okay.
Springfield
Yeah, I think that's friendly Sam's.
Bra, 135, at
Springfield
24,000
2-1. Request bogey dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna land. This is ridiculous.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 112,
I'm right by Sochi, so I'm gonna land there.
7,000 knots.
Body spike. That's a Hornet locked on me. He's gonna fucking team kill me.
Colt flight checking in on 253. We are grid reference Delta Kilo 91. Two ship of Mirage 2000, each with 2 Fox 2s, 2 Fox 1s. Looking for cap. This is Wheels 1-1. I'm currently on a straight flight down the coast towards Sukumi. If I encounter anything on the way down, I'll let you know. There were a couple of F5s loitering around here last time I came down. Colt 1 copies. We are currently feet dry, barely. We can fucking see the coast from where we are. We are at Angels 25, scanning out to 160 miles. So if you have any troubles, let us know. Cover that, I'm past Sochi, so you're a bit of a way behind, but you'll be able to catch up pretty quick. I'm not going fast.
We've arrived at the target warehouse.
Fahrwerk
Setting up
ausgefahren. Fahrwerk
I'm getting a bit
ausgefahren.
slower.
Fahrwerk ausgefahren. Fahrwerk ausgefahren. Fahrwerk ausgefahren.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 118, 460 at 2,500 knots.
What was the issue with the FA-18 that makes puppies team kill all the time? Its IFF takes a long time to interrogate and doesn't always show the right thing.
Treibstoff.
And they just didn't wait for it because,
800.
you know, they're puppies. They don't care to wait for that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm coming in way too fast now because I overcompensated. But yeah, it was just the IFF. It doesn't help even having the data link now because they still just shoot anything they see. I'm gonna burst the tires. I better go around.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 139, 480 at 30,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 139, 490 at 30,000 knots. Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 139, 480 at 30,000.
Customer Center, ram roger, runway clear.
I can't use the air brake. The MiG-29's air brake won't deploy when the gear's down. Otherwise, yeah, I would have. If I was in an Su-27, I could have done exactly that, but the MiG-29 will not let you. Which is an odd and kind of annoying quirk I found out after a couple of botched landings, wondering why I was coming in so fast even though I thought I had my brake out. You also can't deploy the brake if you have a centerline fuel tank, so I've got to drop the tank to use the brake as well. Still coming in fast.
Cobra 2 round 2 accelerating, no power.
This thing just picks up speed so easily and it doesn't want to lose it. And as well as that, having the HUD in knots instead of kilometers an hour, which I'm used to using as my reference in the MiG-29, really kind of fucks me up.
Fahrwerk ausgefahren.
I'll just do a couple of S-turns in here to slow myself down.
Ausgefahren. Fahrwerk ausgefahren.
So ropey. If anyone's watching this, they're going to be wondering what the fuck is going on.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord, Bra, 140, 470.
Still fast. Oh my god. I might have just enough runway. I don't think so though. We'll try it. Nope, tyres held. And I managed to stop in time, somehow.
Springfield 2-1, taxi to parking area.
Yeah, but that was a really long landing, and Sochi has a pretty long runway. If this was any of the other air bases, I would have run out of space for that. I was about to go around again as it is. And I also only managed that because I was holding the brakes and had the shootout and cut the throttle right away.
435 at 7,000 knots.
Probably tell how tired I am from how I'm flying. It's just all over the place. Normally, I wouldn't have even made an approach like that. As soon as I realized I was that fast, that close to the runway, I would have just gone around automatically. Which is what you do in real life. If you have even the slightest feeling that a landing's not going to be a good one, you just go around. Because it's not worth chancing it.
Wheels 1-1, confirm you're on 253 for Colt 2-1. This is Wheels 1-1. Wheels 1-1, be advised, getting AWACS callouts for a bogey around your area. Current heading from Colt 2-1 is 129er 470 at Angel 7, right about your area.
Copy that, yeah, something just started lighting up my RWR. I'll keep an eye out. I've got a couple of short-range missiles if I do see an F5 or something. If it's worse, I might need some cover.
Oh, the SAM over there
Roger,
is engaging
Colt 2-2 is already on the way down to Angel 7 to try to give you some assistance. Should be there shortly, hopefully, but we're still 70 miles out.
That SAM site right there.
I have eyes on very high contrary. I'm going to turn and run towards you.
Yeah, so that's how close I was to a SAM site. It's right on that hill where that smoke trail's coming from, and that just shot down a friendly MiG-29. Right next to the airport.
Lots of AMA area activity still around Sochi.
If you come in over the water, you'll be fine. Or through the valley, straight, like along the same bearing as the runway.
Continuing on above my head, so I'm still going to burn down towards you guys.
Alright, so I think I'm going to call it for the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. How did AA get that close? Well, we actually just captured this airfield, so I think they probably didn't finish clearing the area before they set up. Yeah, I think it was a holdover, because that site's been there for a while. It was there yesterday as well. So anyway, I'm going to see if there's anyone else on I can send you guys over to. And I'm going to have something to eat and maybe get like a half-hour nap, which will probably turn into me passing out for the next 8 hours. Does it ever run out of ammo? I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm not sure how the AI's logistics work, though. Yeah, bullets on. I think I will send you guys over his way. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. And thanks for all the subs, guys.